Hey guys, Skippy0330 here with you again. Coming at you today with what I consider to be the best defensive design that I can possibly think of. So I'm up in the crow's nest of my base here. I got myself a little friend. He glitched in when I loaded in the game and like literally dropped in front of me, which is really weird. I hope they fix that glitch because they're not really supposed to do that. But I'm going to get rid of his body so it's not in the way. But anyway, so let's say this is your single player base. You can make this base any size you want. The placement of it, guys, that's really important. If you see, as I'm looking around, I'm actually in the lowest part of the entire area. So that way the zombies can't dig to me if I'm underground on Horde Night. So what that means is, let's say you were to build your base on top of like that hill sitting right over there, and you're underground, the zombies would actually dig sideways through the hill to get at you. So the best placement for your base is at the lowest point in the area. So try to find like a little valley or something to build in. That way too you have a good view of all the zombies coming at you. Another great tool here too, guys, on the outside is this barbed wire fence. It really slows those zombies down and gives you a chance to get a shot in on them before they approach your base. They do a little bit of damage as well too before they get to the spikes. Took out our leg. Oh, I got a ton of screamers here. But let's go down here a little bit and I'll show you guys the rest. Alright, so I have my ladder running down this side here. If I can see, the zombie's right in front of my ladder. I think he spawned on top of the ladder block. I think that's what happened. I'm going to have to look into that in the future. So on my top level here, what I have is a nice little small garden so that I have myself some food. And what I've also done too, for spider zombies and being able to hit the zombies while they're on your spikes, what I've done is I've thrown a couple iron bars to go around the outside, so that way you can walk on top of them and you can actually shoot through them. I don't really recommend, guys, using rocket launchers to shoot through these, but any other gun and bow and other ammo like that will do the job just satisfactory. So of course you can just sit up here, pick off the zombies as they're on top of your spikes. Come here, big boy. There we go. Okay, cool. So so you can attack them this way as well too, from above. Like I said, you can do this multiplayer. You can have one person up here, and there is another layer of defense here below as well. If I go down, where am I here? Here we are. If I go down to my first level, this is the level where the spikes are. So basically, you can come down here, and what these poles do is they protect you from the zombies, and the zombies can't get to you. But what you can do is you can actually hit the zombies from here, if I get to them. And try not to let them pile up too much, because they will go on top of each other and try to get to you. But yes, so there we go. You can also loot the zombies from here as well too. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to back up a bit here because they do have a little bit of reach. But if we look at the zombie bodies, I think I might have turned the spawning on too high. I turned it on insane. But yeah, here we go. Okay, cool. Okay, that's settled down. So you can actually loot the zombies from here as well too. So you're still protected from the inside, and you can still do some looting while the zombies are still attacking you. So I'm going to clean these guys up here. Bam. All gone. Oops, I didn't grab their stuff, but here we go. Bunch of painkillers, some ammo. Now the other cool thing about this is you guys can repair the spikes on the fly without having to go outside of your base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the basement level and show you guys that. But before I do that here, guys, I'm going to turn the zombies off because they're absolutely insane at the moment. I want to show you guys some action, but it's actually causing quite a bit of lag, and it's starting to become a little hard to record. So I'll be back in 1 second here, guys. I also have all my forgers running too, so that I attract all those screamers. But yeah, I'm going to turn this off, and I'll see you guys in 1 second. Okay, so I turned off zombies off of very high, so now it's not complete madness, and I can actually show you guys. Now you can see I can turn and stuff, and it's not nearly as bad. But anyways, now we got a now that Horde Night is over and we got an absolute mess of zombies here. I'll take you guys down to the lower level. That's where we keep all our supplies, we put our beds, and have our mines. So what I've also done too is I've put these steel walls in behind for the cop zombies for when they spit at you, so you can like duck behind a wall or whatnot just to protect yourself. So I've also thrown in a hatch here as well too, because zombies cannot break a hatch downwards. And this is the only door that's really secure in the game. Any other door, zombies will track to it, but they can't do anything about the hatch doors. So that's why I always use hatches to get in and out of my bases. They're incredibly safe. So down on this first floor, what I've done, if I can get down here, it's pretty tight. It's the base itself is a 9x9 design with 3 blocks outwards in the trench here. I'll show you guys that in a second. But of course, we have our little small rooms. This is actually Fluffy Maniac's little bed. And then there's the king bed here that I made. Yeah, king bed. I do it in style, guys. It looks a little dirty, but we don't have washing machines. But anyways, we have our supply chest down here. And we also have a butt ton of forges. We have 8 going. That's how I was attracting the zombies. I actually just had the forges running by themselves to get those zombies attracted. Oh, and I'm also heating myself up being down here as well too. So I'm gonna drink up some yucca juice, and there we go. That'll make me cooler. So I got cement mixes in here as well. Some more storage. The mine's down there, so you can go lower and create your mine. And now the interesting part of this design too is even if you're getting attacked or it's nighttime and you need to fix your spikes, like your spikes are getting in bad order, all you have to do is come under here, look past the quarter concrete blocks and fix them. I actually don't have any iron on me, so I can't do that, as you see the little red X. But you can actually look through these quarter blocks and fix your spikes from below without having to go outside. So that's the definite added bonus of this. Let's see if I can find a zombie body here. What you can also do too, if you can't quite reach the zombie from inside up above, you can actually loot the zombies from below as well too. So that does save you a lot of time. You don't have to go outside at all to maintain and defend the space. That was my original intent with this design. But it also too has a bunch of exits. So if we go out this way here, you guys saw the how I came. Here we go. Okay, so like I said, hatches, guys, are your best friend. They won't even bother with them. Don't put doors on your builds, because zombies actually track to doors. They go for doors first to try to get to you. You can also make a trap with them if you're very clever. But I do have an entrance like this on all 4 sides. I do have that barbed wire to slow down these zombies and these spikes outside the base. Now, if I go back to give you guys a little bit of a look here. That's what the base looks like from outside. What I've done is I've lit it up pretty well. I've put spotlights up at the top, and I've even put some lights on the outside of the building to make it easier to see the zombies come running at you. Now I did want to have prepared a mini bike for you guys. But unfortunately, the mini bike seems to be glitching out the game like crazy, and I can't bring one in without getting a whole bunch of lag. We have like a whole buttload of mini bikes all over the place because we kept making them and losing them. So yeah, don't do that, guys. If you need, make 1 mini bike at the most. But anyway, so if you have your mini bike, basically what you do to get into your base, if you're in a hurry, you ride up this ramp, take the jump, and bam, you're on top of your base, and then you can just ride it right off the iron bars later on. If you're going to do this, guys, do the ramp, make sure you're at least 2 back from the closest block, because they can still fall 1 block over and come up to your base. So what I've done is I've just simply taken out a row of those iron bars so that they can't fall in my base. When they do come up here, they just simply fall onto the spikes. But that's basically it, guys. It's a very simple design. It's easy to do. I probably will make a tutorial here in the near future on how to make it if you guys don't quite grasp the design. But it's pretty basic. I mean, it'll take you a while because of all the steel and all the concrete. But it doesn't take very long if you have a bunch of friends helping you as well. So I want to thank you guys again for coming out and checking out another video. Your support has been fantastic lately. So thanks for all your likes and comments and your shares. And I will see you guys in the next video. Keep it classy, keep surviving, and peace. We about to turn it on. Turn it.
turn it up, turn